by the way, if you like, subscribe to my channel. There we go, let's start. So we have footage of our green screen. As you see, we need to do a little bit on the scaling, so we're just gonna stretch the video to make it 16:9. So I have two clips. One of them will be the video of the corridor. So we're gonna start somewhere from here. So let's say cut here. And we're gonna use the green screen video. And I'll show you how to edit all of this here. So let's start. So first of all, we're gonna move our green screen on a timeline, and we're gonna cut out the parts which we need. But first of all, we need to get rid of all of the green screen, which there is an easy way of doing that. So if we're gonna go to color tab, which is the 5th tab on the bottom, and we're gonna go to magic mask. Sorry, not magic mask. We're gonna go to qualifier. Qualifier, we're gonna choose 3D, and then make sure on your video you have selected qualifier. So the simple thing what we're gonna do with the qualifier, we're just gonna press and drag all around our object, just like that. Simple and easy. Sometimes it happens that the footage has a lot of spill of a green screen. The next step, what you're gonna do, you're gonna add alpha output. Just click in the right button and add alpha output. We're gonna connect the first node to alpha output. As you see, now we see only the green screen. So to fix that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna just invert it. So if you're gonna go down the bottom, there is a button invert. When we invert that, we get only our image. Don't worry about the things around it. We're gonna fix that very easy and very quick. So to get rid of a little bit, as you see everywhere I have some green color, and so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna use a despill. So normally, because the footage has a lot of greens, so we're just gonna go all the way to the end. We also can do a little bit more blacks and maybe a little bit blur, just a slightly bit, so that way it won't affect too much on our footage. As you see, it does not look really bad, so we can work with that. The next step, so as you see, we have all done. So all our footage, the green screen is gone. We're gonna be using now another tool. If you gonna go to window, what we can do just a square, and we're just gonna drag it there where is the green screen. Simple as that. So that way, all around it, it will be gone, except our green composition. We are, so we just lift it a little bit more, reduce it, just making sure that we see only the green screen. There we go, more or less. Here we are. So in couple simple steps, you can do amazing green screen videos. If we're gonna look on our edit page or cut page, you will see only myself walking in one place, which looks a little bit funny, isn't it? Yeah, so as I see on the bottom, and there is in the sides still a little bit spill. So we're just gonna go back to the color page and we're gonna just drag that in slightly. Right, that should do it. And maybe a little bit there. Here we are. So as you see, it's just myself in the middle and there's nothing around. So all stuff in the kitchen, it's gone. So don't forget guys to subscribe to my page. My page name is LPFPV. I'm gonna try to guide and show everybody how to do videos and how I do all the editing. If you like, you can always leave a comment and I will try to get back and help you as much as I can if you have any questions. I'm not a professional, so I'm doing this as a hobby and like I'm just here for the community to help you guys. So the next step, we're gonna add in our video. So if you want me to be here on top of the screen, my video should be just on top of the other video what I'm gonna be doing there. So as you see, as soon as I drag in this, straight away is showing myself here in the view. So the only thing what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm just gonna make sure I have the right parts where I'm start walking. So I'm just gonna cut it off in here. I'm just gonna move this away. So if I'm gonna start video now, as you see, it looks pretty crazy, but it does actually work. Yeah, so what we can do, we can edit after. We can edit a couple things like colors, try to match what we have on our background. So we can just add in another node by pressing the Alt S button. We can change our color space, what I do normally with all of my videos. We just do color space, we drag that onto the node and we change to the right color space. Just give me one moment there. Yes, so we're gonna choose probably 709 or maybe a little bit darker, which is gonna be 709A codec. So my light, it looks pretty good. And as you see, I'm just walking in wrong directions. So I'm just gonna cut out the parts, and what I like doing it because there is an effect which goes from dark to the light, so we're gonna be using exactly the same effect. So what we can do, we just do it to the part which you want, basically where the scene changes. So I'm just gonna zoom in and I'm just gonna put out just before it changes the color. So it's like a lot of people saying don't use the blade tool, but for me it's pretty handy, like, and it's easy to manage the videos. So more or less I'll be using probably in my videos everywhere the cut tool. So with that we can just press button B on your keyboard, or you can just toggle here on the top. It depends. Some people prefer on the keyboard, some people prefer use it just on the top there. Right, so I have my first scene, which starts just like that. We can also, anytime we can edit lights, we can add in some more effects. Another thing which I forgot to mention, you can change the position of your object as well. So to do that, you can do it on the video itself. So what you can do is just highlight the video you go to zoom in and zoom out. So that way you can make it look like it's somewhere in the back of the corridor. As you see, for me, as video continues, it does not look really good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna maybe make it just a slightly smaller. I leave it here on a 0, and I'm just gonna pull it down just a slightly bit where the video has that black line, so I don't want to go over it. So I'm just gonna be there at the beginning. And here we go. We're walking in that crazy tunnel. Sometimes it's really hard to match the video, what you have, let's say with your video, what you have here, to match it exact the same walking walking maneuvers or whatever it is like. So sometimes when you take in that kind of shots, like it takes a while, but it's all worth it in the end. So don't be afraid to mess around and to walk. I know sometimes it's funny and sometimes it's hard to do it, but if you're gonna get in exact spot, exact time, the video will look really good. So the next one, we have the video going to the left side. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna cut out from our video. So let's say from somewhere here, I'm gonna cut this part off, so we're not gonna need that one, and we're gonna drag that back in here. And we're gonna be using video transition. So on this one, I'd say probably will be the best dip to color dissolve. As you see, that works pretty well. And we might gonna extend just a little bit, and let's have a look how it looks. So we still need a slightly more. Let's have a look again. So we still not on the right way, so we're gonna do this here, and we're gonna put back the transition in, maybe extend just a slightly bit more. And what we can do, we can increase transition curve, and let's have a look how it looks. So as you see in a scene here, there is a change which I did too early, so sorry about that. We're gonna increase this a little bit more, because there is still a scene going. Yeah, so we're gonna increase this just a slightly bit more, and we're gonna push that back, do dip to dissolve, slightly extend dip to dissolve to color dissolve, and the results. Nearly there. It just looks funny the way I'm walking. Yeah, so in this video I actually used two different videos, some of my moves, because I couldn't match it exactly. That's why it looks a little bit different. But overall, you can do it, and it's that easy to get your green screen right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.